Hello everybody and welcome back to another RC Cars presentation, and today is a suggestion video featuring Sarge's boot camp set, which includes TJ, Murphy, Charlie Cargo, and Frank Pinkerton, along with Sarge here. Now this was suggested to be by COOLection TV. Thank you very much for the suggestion, and if you're not aware of how suggestion videos work, just let me know some way or another what car you want me to review, and I'll get that review out to you as soon as I can. So let's get into the review here. This was a 2009 Toys R Us exclusive 5-pack, I believe, and I didn't think it carried out into 2010 because it was released in late 2009, I believe, and so it includes some very nice cars. Of course, you got 3 brand new cars here, and TJ, we got the deluxe size of TJ rather than the small version that was released in the Walmart 8 back in 2007, I believe. So it was very nice to get some nice models, and you also got Sarge here. And I do believe, though, TJ did get his regular deluxe release, single deluxe release without it being in a pack. I'm not sure about that, though, but let's get into a review here. We're just going to start with Sarge, although I know you guys have seen him all before, but I'm actually pretty sure this Sarge is the Sarge that came with the 5-pack, just because it's the one Sarge that I have like extra of, so I'm pretty sure he came in the pack. Yeah, of course, his license plate is 41WW2, most likely for the year 1941 and World War II. It's nice. Always one thing I didn't like about Sarge is the fact that his rims are colored on the actual tires, but on his spare tire, they just left it brown. I wish they could correct that sometime. He also has this like little toolbox here. Got some Army logos, the star, and the 984673 code, which I'm not sure is really significant or means anything. Now let's get into TJ, who's probably the most one that we'll be taking a look at for today, just because there was 2 versions of TJ, so let's get into it here. Of course, this is the big version, which is way more accurate than the small version that was released probably in around 2007 in the Walmart exclusive series. And I actually really do like both. It's nice that they released both, and they both are quite a bit different expression. You know, the smaller one's smiling, and the big one is very sad, and it's much more accurate because TJ was always that kind of shy when he didn't want to go off-roading with Sarge. I really like the rims on both these. They both have very detailed rims with the wires and stuff. Very nice. Of course, you can see you got the overhead lights on both of them with the huge rack, and this rack is way bigger. I mean, just like this car is probably the most upscaled car. Like, I know Fred got downscaled, and a few other cars I believe did too, maybe. And now, there was always a thing going around with this TJ, how it was either, I'm pretty sure it was, actually, it might have been all the TJs, but on his license plate, I always read tough guy, but sometimes the E on on guy, it might have been an E or a Y. Now this one's GUE, but my deluxe here is GUI. And now one main difference between the two is that this part right here, this kind of barrier in the back, is off the main body, while this is connected to the main body, so you can see the license plate a little bit better. So it's just really nice detailing on him. I mean, you can just see the detailings on the light covers here, and the overhead lights. It's just a really nicely made car. You can see all the other lights on him. It's just one of my favorite cars. And one thing they also added with the deluxe here is that they gave him these mud flaps here, which is awesome. I'm not sure of many cars in the Cars universe that actually have mud flaps, so that's cool that they gave him that. Now, there's not many cars I could compare these 3 to, as none have really been released. I will show one of these security guards, though. As you can see, I'll just compare them to all of them. But actually, I'm pretty sure these 2 are the same, but we'll check that out in a second. But this year, we're getting Benny Breakdrum, I believe his name is, who looks very similar to Murphy here, and we'll compare them when I actually get Benny Breakdrum, because they look very similar, and they're both orange too. So we'll take a look at that later on my channel. Probably gone. Benny, I feel like is gonna be released at the end of the year, just because he hasn't even been previewed on eBay yet. And as you can see, his license plate reads TWK702. And he's got these racks here, and they're kind of soft plastic. You can move them around quite a bit. And just kind of a plain S.U.V car, which is, it's nice sometimes to not get the most, like, main characters, or, what I'm saying. It's just nice to get some background cars, I guess. And he has the worried expression as well. So let's take a look at Charlie Cargo here, who is this just green S.U.V, and actually now is the same as the security guards Marco Axelbender and Richard Clinton Kensington. So that's it's alright. I mean, it's probably pretty accurate to the movie. And I love his expression on him. It's just like he's looking up, and because he's trying to look up to Sarge, salute to him, and I think it's pretty cool. But he's also like really worried to death because, these cars are very worried to go off-roading on his boot camp there. So yeah, these are basically the same wheels, and his license plate reads 65F83, and I can't read the text above it. And I believe they got different license plates, which is nice. I don't know what all this red stuff is on mine. I feel like it came that way, but that's pretty much it for Charlie Cargo. Just so you guys know, he has a mouth plate there. Richard does not, I believe. Yeah, Charlie's the only one that has a mouth plate, so I guess they are different models, although, yeah, this one, this is an older version. This is not the 2015 version. So now let's take a look at the last, but definitely not least car in this 5-pack. Frank Pinkerton, and I think he is probably my favorite out of the pack. Just, I love the color on him. It's just really cool. And I love his wheels too. They're kind of weird how they stick out so far, and they're not really even on both sides, but they're really cool. I mean, you can just, the rims on them are really nice. I really like Frank here. You can even see the rims from the off the tire there, which is cool. So just a very nice car in general. I really like him, and he's really worried as well. So that's pretty much all. He's got these rack, and Charlie Cargo is the only one that doesn't have this kind of rack on the top here. And his license plate reads TJ7-75. It's kind of ironic though that it says TJ and one of the other S.U.Vs is named TJ. So that's pretty much it for this 5-pack. Thank you, COOLection TV, for the suggestion. I really appreciate it, and I hope the video lived up to what you'd hoped it would be. And I do apologize if I sound a little groggy. I just woke up, and I'm trying to record this before I go to summer school. So yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Yeah, and there's gonna be a lot of cool videos coming out. I'm telling you guys, a lot of new stuff.